Welcome back to A Life by You. I am MJ, your host, and I'm so excited to be back because I have a phenomenal co-host now. I'm not doing this all by myself. I have Miss Jennifer, who wears many hats here in the business world, but also has an incredible brand by the name of Great and Glowing. Follow her, stalk her all over social media.
Yes, please do.
If you're not already. But I'm so excited to have Jennifer a part of this podcast and as a co-host to share her wisdom, her experiences.
Yes.
She's just such an inspirational and phenomenal woman.
Thank you.
I'm just I'm honored just to have her presence here. So thank you so much.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. When she asked, I was like, okay, because I was going to do one by myself, and I was like, I really don't know what I'm doing. So when she asked me to do it with her, I was like, perfect, I don't have to do this by myself.
No, and honestly, like doing a podcast by yourself isn't a terrible thing. I did it for a while, but it's so nice to have someone else's energy, and I feel like we just have natural conversation. We're into a lot of the same things, so I'm just really excited to just dive deeper into all the things
that we talk about.
Yeah. You can see all the chaos in our brains, but
yeah,
welcome.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So Life by You, as you guys know, is all about creating a life on your own terms and doing things your way, whether it's business or life or relationships, whatever it may be. And I feel like that definitely resonates with a lot of the things that you share.
Yeah.
And I want people to get to know you. I know they know a lot about me already, but if you could maybe just share just a little bit about your background and who you are, and you know.
Okay. Well, my name is Jennifer, and I'm a mom and a grandma, and I have 2 kids, and I have a beautiful granddaughter, and I'm married to a wonderful husband who I manifested 5 years ago. So that's a lot about what I talk about on my social medias. I talk about positive affirmations, what I did to manifest the life that I have. I am now kind of pivoting just a little bit and kind of doing the more spirituality. I have all the stuff. I have all the cars, the clothes, the house, all that good stuff. But it's so true, you guys. It does not bring happiness. It brings happiness for the moment, but it does not bring long-term joy. So now I'm just kind of really trying to find my purpose in life. Why am I here? Doing all these big questions. And MJ has been along with me on this journey, and I've asked her, and she listens to me cry and go through all
You
my
listen to
problems.
me cry, come on now.
And just trying to figure out this life that is so complicated, and just like grateful to have great people in my life to just kind of help me along the way. So I cannot wait to share with you guys everything that I know, and hopefully it resonates with some of you.
So maybe let's just talk about, what does a life by you mean to you? Like, what does it mean living on your terms?
It means just that, literally. It means erasing everything that you've been taught in your 20s, high school 20s belief system, changing it, coming up with your own belief system. I know that's hard for people to do because we've been trained since childhood. You do this, you're this religion, you go to this school, you do this way, you get married, you have kids. And for me, at 45, I think all of that should just be wiped away, because a lot of that brings turmoil, a lot of that brings why, what's happening, all of these big questions, and a lot of us are just not living our life in joy and in truth.
No, I agree. I mean, our subconscious, and we talk about this often, but your subconscious is created at such a young age, a formative age, around the age of your
2,
grandchild
3, 4.
and the age of of my daughter, and it's so profound how those experiences at such a young age can have such an effect on you as a grown, thriving adult.
Yes.
And you carry this, I don't even want to call it emotional baggage, because it's deeper, I almost feel, than that. It's like,
it's just how you carry yourself in the world.
Yeah.
It's how you handle relationships, how you interact with people, co-workers, strangers, how you deal with life.
Right.
It's literally embedded, and that stuff is running 24 hours a day, and honestly, you can't even control it.
No, you end up on autopilot. Like, you end up operating and navigating and not even recognizing that it's existing, because you were built and nurtured and curated this way. And to no offense to the parents, like I love my parents, I know you love yours.
Every parent with their parents are doing the best they can.
Right.
Nobody has a playbook on being a parent. That's for sure.
But it's interesting because then you end up taking that subconscious and all of that weight, I guess you could say, into your relationships, into your business, and all types of things. And certain things will trigger you, and you're now making certain decisions where it's just like, oh my goodness, this is all out of whack, and why am I responding this way? And it's crazy. It's really interesting to navigate. But I think when you recognize, like, hold on, like I don't have to live this way, that I can actually
change
it. Yeah, you can actually change it. And that becomes a whole other thing, unraveling.
Oh man, that's like the rabbit hole. That's when your whole life gets turned upside down and everything starts falling apart and you're about to have a breakdown.
Right. And you say it, you have to have a breakdown
to have a breakthrough.
Right. I love that you say that.
So don't think that when you start on this journey, you start questioning these things. Like, it's not going to be so easy, and the stuff that I tell you, positive affirmations, and the stuff that MJ teaches you, honey, it is so much more deeper than that. But if you start on the journey, I promise you, at the end, you will be so grateful that you did it.
I agree. And I think the other thing that we should mention is just that it's so continuous. Living a life by you.
Yes.
Living on your terms. Like, it does not end. Even like you said, even when you've got all the things. I mean, you guys can't see, but Jennifer has an amazing home. And maybe I'll shoot some behind the scenes of like this incredible view that we have right now and the space that we're in. I mean, she just has an amazing home, but we all have our own challenges and things that we still got to work through.
Oh man,
you know?
And I honestly thought when I started this whole gray and glowing, I was on the trek, I was like, I have it. Like, I've literally made it. I've arrived, and I want to share it with women. I want them to know that they can have this amazing life. And some things took a turn, which we'll get into later. And it totally took me 10 steps back, you guys. I thought I had dealt with some serious issues. And they all came back. And so MJ's been around for the entire process, and I was like, I feel like a fraud, like I'm saying these things. But at the end of the day, you guys, I mastered a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff I didn't deal with, and that's life. You will continue to do the lessons until they are learned. You cannot sweep them under the rug. You cannot smoke them away with weed. You cannot drink them away. You cannot sex them away.
Eat them away.
You cannot eat them away.
Right, yeah.
You cannot work them away.
No,
You have to face your innermost demons. And it is
you're
hard.
preaching right now.
And it's so hard. And so, I'm in the midst of doing all of that right now.
So am I. I'm definitely right there with you. And Jennifer's been such an impactful part of my journey. I feel like I was meant to meet Jennifer. I know you referred to me from a fellow blogger friend.
Yes.
And initially we started working together as coaching, and I was her coach and she was a client. And we still have a relationship where we still work on business together, but it's definitely developed and grown so much more than that. And I do not think I would be doing this 100% had I not met you. Like, it was divine for me to meet you and your husband.
Yes.
And what you all poured into me in terms of building my confidence and knowing that the truth was already in me. You know what I mean? Like, I had the gifts already in me to sustain and grow and thrive and make it happen, and I just had to get out of my own damn way. Like, there was nothing, it wasn't money, it wasn't like not enough brand deals or enough clients or any of those things. It was like,
it's that belief system that was embedded in you. You get a good job, you have benefits, and that's your life. And it's like, no. You gotta get off that hamster wheel. There's more to life.
And there's nothing wrong. Here's the thing. I don't think there's anything wrong for those who want to work a job. No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Definitely not. But if you're not happy.
Exactly. If you're not happy.
Yes.
You know, and I had a great cushy job. Like, I was very comfortable, but I didn't feel challenged, and I didn't feel passionate. I didn't feel like I was living in my calling. Like, I just felt like I was just there and doing it. And I'll have to dive deeper in terms of like the whole when I left and that whole thing, because I was sharing with Jennifer.
They wouldn't let you go.
No, and it was very tempting to stay, and things are coming out of things that I'm like, it'd be nice to make more money or get a promotion and things like that. And then it was now it's a possibility. Yeah. But I don't have any regrets. Like, I don't think, oh my God, what did I do? I need to stay. Like, I don't have it all figured out by any means, but I'm really enjoying this journey. And I feel like it's a journey of self-discovery. Like, I really feel like I've been given the ultimate gift. Well, for one, I get to make money as myself, which is unbelievable. Like,
that's amazing.
That's amazing in itself. And then I also feel like I'm getting paid to discover myself in a sense. Like, I'm able to generate income to discover myself. Yes. And it's such a gift and an honor to be able to do it. I sometimes feel somewhat narcissistic about it, but I've worked hard to get to this point.
No, you have.
And I want, and I think you probably feel the same way. I want people to understand that you can do this. You can do whatever the hell you want to do.
Whatever you want.
It's available to you if you want to work hard for it. And if you want to honestly, it's not even the money to me. It's the mindset that you got to shift your mindset to be prepared to embark on this, because
it's all about the mindset.
It is.
I know a lot of people start off on this journey because they want to have more money, and you will get more money, and then you're going to be like, okay, now what? I got the money, now what? Oh, that didn't make me as happy as I thought it was. Now what? And now that's like when it really gets interesting and deep, because people look at you and they think, what do you have to worry about? You don't have any problems. You can pay all your bills. You can do whatever you want. That's like it. I think Robin Williams said that, or even Jim Carrey. He had said, I wish everybody could be rich.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe even famous. I never wanted to be famous, so everybody could be rich, but they'll see it's not all it's cracked up to be. It really isn't. It's all about self-love and finding what makes you joyful. And I mean, hopefully what makes you joyful will bring you enough income so you can survive in this world, because you do need money, don't get me wrong.
Right.
You got to be able to pay your bills and, feed yourself and your family. But finding joy, man, finding your purpose, that's what I'm looking for right now.
Me too. I think that what you can probably expect from this podcast is a lot of this and us really navigating our journey of living a life on our own terms, a life by one another, and all the different things that impact that, whether it be relationships and businesses and other things that come about, and just even ourselves standing in our own way. So I'm really excited to navigate this with you and go on this new journey, and I really hope that you guys enjoy this new format. I'm just really excited to be doing this.
Me too. I'm excited, and thank you. Thank you for offering, and I'm happy to be here.
Yay! See you guys.